What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Dragon Ball Legends video on Dragon Ball Central. Today, we are going to be going over something that I've seen a few other YouTubers take crack at, and I figured we might as well do it as well. We're going to go over the Dragon Ball Legends Showdown in Las Vegas, which for those of you that don't know, if you've been living under a rock, or if you're a new player, basically a few months ago towards the end of March, we actually saw a really awesome event called the Legends Battle Royal, which was this sort of really cool event where you got a bunch of, first off, free chrono crystals for taking part in it, but the people that went 18-0 over the course of the 6 days that it was active actually went ahead and secured themselves a spot in this tournament. They had all expenses paid, flown out to chill out and have a fun time at this sort of esports event that they're doing, and it's going to be a really, really great time. I'm genuinely just ridiculously excited for it, but as a whole, this event actually does have quite a few things leading into it. You know, obviously, it's great to see the toppest of the top players, but at the same time, we also do get a bet on these players on who we think are going to take home the first, second, and third spot with tickets that we get from logging in. So make sure you're logging in at least once every day so you do secure as many of those tickets as possible. But with that said, I figured I'd go over each person that's going to be playing in this particular tournament and sort of how things are going to be going with it, since it is a little bit of an atypical bracket. And again, I know a few other YouTubers have gone over this, but I have a few different opinions on things and understand things a little bit differently than everybody else that I've seen go over it. So I figured, again, that I might as well offer my opinion. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So I've seen a lot of people talking about this particular seeding, and I don't think that it's going to be as bad as a lot of people are saying. The main reason I'm saying that is basically, as you guys can see, you do see it says Asia, Other, Oceania 1, and then America's 1. So people are interpreting this as the first seed are going to be going up against each other for these top two parts of the bracket, these first two matches in the beginning, which would definitely be sort of atypical to the usual double elimination tournament structure. Definitely not something you'd want to see. But with that said, it does look like it is going to be a little bit better than that. It looks like those are going to be randomized seeds that are assigned to each player, which means that it's not real seeding, it's randomized seeding. So it could be better. It could be, you know, the same that we expected it to be, but it could also be a lot better and possibly even perfect, depending on how the randomization actually hits on this particular day. All right, guys, so really quickly, do want to go over this stat sheet that was posted by a throwaway account on Reddit. Wish I could properly credit you, but unfortunately, you didn't post it on your main account, so I cannot credit you. But anyways, I do want to point out here that the American players and the European/African players probably not going to get their fair shake from this particular stat sheet because we don't know a lot of information about them. We don't know what their achievements are or anything like that. If we have, you know, multiple time #1 players in this list that are European, African, or American players, we wouldn't know that right now because there's not a lot of information on them being posted. So it's very possible there's a sleeper somewhere in here. You know, try to find some information on them on YouTube and things like that if you're really that interested in trying to get the best value out of your tickets. But otherwise, I have to recommend going towards the Japanese players and the Asian or Oceanic players. They are very, very solid. You know, as you can see, lots of wins on the Oceanic/Asian players here. And on top of that, you know, very, very solid players just by their achievements as a whole. You know, their wins are great and all. It means they have a lot of experience, but they have a lot of wins and they have a lot of high placements. So all around, just some really fantastic players there. I know I've faced Shen Yao before, and I know that I faced Chicken 319 before, and I've gotten stomped by both of them. So definitely kind of funny there. I'm also pretty sure, just if you go back to my day 3 video where I was 8-0 undefeated, and I got absolutely stomped by my 9-0 match, going 8-1 then after that, I'm pretty sure I got knocked out of the undefeated column by Daryl. I'm about positive, so definitely feel free to check out that particular video, that particular match, since I did post it in full, but I don't have the original footage to check the actual name of the player, so unfortunately I cannot verify for sure that it was Daryl that knocked me out, but I'm pretty sure that it was. So yeah, take that how you will. But you know, just some really, really fantastic players here. Again, Millcool and Chicken 319 pretty much around the community right now. Everyone's kind of in agreement that those are the best and most likely players to take home the first and second spot in this tournament. We'll have to see how this all goes down, though. Again, it's a double elimination tournament, which means that even if someone does get knocked out early, they're going to go down to the losers bracket, which means that they can work their way back up. So theoretically, you know, we could have, again, and some people have been pointing out that the Japanese players are spread out pretty decently here, but that we are going to see the first seed, which might be randomized, and the second seed, again, which might be randomized, face each other in the winners semifinals, which means that they can't face in winners finals, but the third seed here for Japan could face in the winners finals against the second or first seed from winners semifinals. So it's very possible a winners finals is all Japanese. Also very possible that if, one or two does get knocked out in the winners semifinals by each other, we're going to see them run right back through the losers bracket, through losers semifinals to losers finals to the grand final. It's very possible. And again, this is going to be a sort of single reset scenario. So this is not the end all be all. The person that has the winners bracket win is going to most likely be the winner of the tournament unless you do see a bracket reset. But again, we can go over that in the future. This is sort of a traditional fighting game community type of bracket layout other than the randomization. The randomization, unless there's like group stages or things like that, usually not going to be taking place here. So that's kind of their answer to it. Do I agree with it? Maybe not. I mean, I'd rather have it be based on like the actual RP for last season or the season before that or whatever. And then have true seeding. So there's no, ambiguity that the first seed is facing the last seed and then so on and so forth, like a normal FGC tournament would go. But definitely still a pretty decent job that they're doing right now. And I'm very, very excited to see how this all actually goes down. I love tournaments in general. So, I've been trying to put on a Legends tournament for a while now in this sort of fashion, but seeing them actually go the extra mile, Fly Kagi out there and a few other very notable community members to go ahead and commentate an event like this live on a stream, with production value and everything. Really, really exciting stuff. Cannot wait to see how it goes down. And again, definitely go ahead and just click on the link in the app if you do want to go ahead and get whisked over to this page and just sort of check out all the information for yourself. But let me know, who do you think is going to get first, second, and third in this tournament? I definitely think that I'm going to favor my dude Chicken 319 because, us chicken people, we got to stick together. You know what I mean? But then behind Chicken, I probably see Milcool, and then behind Milcool, I'm going to say Shen Yao, even though Wallace and Thomas here, and as well as Masakatsu are all fantastic players. I'm gonna just go and say Chicken 319 first, Milcool second, and then Shen Yao third, just because that's the people I have personal experience with or know a decent amount about. But otherwise, pretty much, there's going to be dark horses in this tournament, and I don't know a whole lot about the entire roster at this point. We do have a little bit of a better picture painted after seeing some of the achievements these people have gotten throughout their time playing this game. So again, let me know what you think are going to be first, second, and third. Let me know what you're going to be putting all of your tickets on. Are you going all in on someone, or are you going to be sort of spreading things out? And definitely, let me know if you want to see any content related to this particular tournament. I'm really, really excited for it, and I'd be happy to do a stream on Twitch with it, which would be a lot of fun. I'd also be happy to do sort of a retrospective, go over the strategies, and just generally try to dissect what made certain teams work or what certain strategies accomplished or things like that in future videos, after the events actually happened. So feel free to let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Again, mad shout out to the throwaway account that posted that sort of compilation of information, and also mad shout out to the other YouTubers that posted videos on this, because I definitely think this is a really, really exciting thing, and I'm glad to see that other people are as excited as I am about, how this is all going to go down. But I will see you guys very, very soon for the next one. I actually did get Broly, the new green Broly, on a daily, so I'm going to go ahead and max him out probably today, and then we'll get a video out for him hopefully tomorrow or the next day. But I will see you in the next one. Till then, have a fantastic day. Again, I will see you then, guys. Peace.